Hello and welcome everyone, Stormy Sensei here. Today, a week after the fact, we're going to be reviewing the replays from last week's tournament, Stormy Sensei's Summer Smashfest number 18. I have some idea of what happened because I was watching Ren stream the first half of the bracket, but I have no idea what happened in winner's side, so this will be pretty exciting for everyone. Alright, what I need to do here is share content, and then there should be some replays listed in my Discord server. That's done. I should be able to go based off of this. Thug Finals, I love it. I love Thug Finals. All the best tournaments have them. This is winners round 2 into game 1, which is in Destroyer. And this is from 723, so that's also in this tournament. Alright. Yep, so this is everything here. Game 1, perfect. Winners round 2. Need to take a look at what all we got in here. Let me close out of City of Heroes. Make things run a bit smoother here. Alright, so I'm looking at the bracket here. I'm not going to show it on stream because that would spoil things. Let's see. So this is M Destroyer versus Lil Game here. But we already have that as Lil Game versus M Destroyer here, except it's not in reverse order. So we'll watch M Destroyer's version of that. Lil Game versus Husky. That ended that way, so I had to watch this in reverse order. And then Ren versus Chomper. Should be these two. Yep, 1 and 2. Perfect. Alright. I think I'm ready. For the most part. So we got Chomper versus Ren, Lil Game versus Husky. And then M Destroyer versus Lil Game. I gotta get Pi versus Ren. Which doesn't seem to be up. Nope, here it is. And it's in reverse order, awesome. Pi versus Ren, alright. Lil Game versus Chomper. Lil Game versus Chomper. Reverse order, alright. Ren versus Husky I know is not on here, because neither of them did their replays. Lil Game versus Ren, I think also is missing one of the games. So we don't view that one either. But M Destroyer versus Ren. Nice, okay, we got those. I'm really happy that we got those. Because I actually I left before Losers Finals happened, so I actually did not see that. Pi versus M Destroyer, winner's side. I know that I said that I wasn't going to show the bracket because it would spoil things, but now I'm like just describing all the matches, which is literally spoiling everything. M Destroyer versus Pi is supposed to be like winner's finals, like a big one. but that doesn't seem to be uploaded. So, is that a mistake there? Do we not have Pi versus M Destroyer for Winners Finals? Do we only have it for Grand Finals? Or did someone hit their upload limit and not upload it yet? Oh no, we didn't get Winners Finals. Okay, that's fine. Alright, Grand Finals we have. I bet it was a good set. It went 3-2. Apparently, you went through all of your secondaries and had to pull out the main for the reverse 3-0. And the world will never know. Alright, let's get started here. We'll start with Little Game versus Husky. Alright, Stormy Sensei's Summer Smashfest number 18. Winners round 1. Also quarterfinals, because there were only 6 participants.
3, 2, 1, go!
I have no idea what's going on. Okay, Husky is the ZSS, I do remember that. And Lil Game is Corin for this game. Now, Husky is a viewer of Rincewo that joined on the day of the tournament. Not bad. Rincewo has been saying that he's going to try to get his viewers to join the tournaments for a while, so we can get some invaders, which is always a sign of a good tournament series, if we start getting invaders. First stock goes to Lil Game here. Doing a pretty good job of keeping them at a disadvantage here. Husky seems to have a very grounded play style. Like, a lot of his attacks are just on the ground. And Lil Game jumps a lot, like probably more than I do even. Like, despite all the jumps, Husky's going to mostly be attacking, you know, forward tilt, side B, things like that. You need to get some, you know, jump airs, some up airs maybe. Run underneath them and up smash sometimes. But it can be difficult to come up with a new game plan when the level of skill is too vast between the two fighters. But that's why you join multiple tournaments over the course of a long period of time. Somehow that grabbed it. That's game 1, going to Lil Game. Very convincing. Let's see if there's any adjustment in the next game. Alright, game 2 went back to Pokemon Stadium 2. And at least that was somewhat of an anti-air, that's good. You can actually do back throw into flip kick and it kills at a pretty early percent of KBIN. One time they jump up. They get hit with tipper forward smash. A lot of people will tell you that it's, you know, no good to practice against a CPU. I actually disagree. I think that once you're able to consistently beat level 9s, then sure, either you can't get better from fighting CPUs, but I think that going through classic mode, going through multi-man melee, getting a high score in home run contests, pretty much anything that gets you familiar with the controls of the game, going in training mode, fighting against computers, playing on a team with a computer versus other computers, even. Because a lot of Husky's issues here are mostly that they aren't really familiar with the controls. Like, they're not comfortable getting off of platforms or, jumping around or attacking an enemy that's airborne. But, everyone starts somewhere. And hopefully we'll see more of them in the future. Good game's the little game, they move on to the next part of the bracket. Now let's get a highlight of that. Should be around here-ish. Alright. Well, maybe I need to make sure that I got everything in there. Yeah, I got everything. Number 18. Little Game 10 versus Husky. I feel like they had an actual different name though. It was more than just Husky. Yeah, 2021. Alright, next up we're going to move on to Rinswo versus Chomper. Here we are. Alright, winners round 1. Rinspo versus Chomper be Chompin'.
3, 2, 1.
Immediately to the mains. Ridley is Chomper here. Rinspo is pulling out the Kazuya. I actually did see this on stream, because Rinspo is a streamer as well. Bringing some of the viewers to fight against us in our tournament series. I'm surprised that didn't work. It's kind of the mix-up, right? Like you ran all the way across the stage, so they had like all the time in the world to react. And you did all that just for a dash attack, you'd probably do as much damage and as much knockback just by using forward tilt if you were going to want to attack all the way over there. And then there's a special technique that you can learn called attack canceling, where if you turn, like if you're running to the left, you press right, and then while you're in the turnaround animation, you press your C-stick back to the left again. Then you'll actually do a sliding forward tilt, give you a little extra range. So you can start your forward tilt earlier while still moving, rather than like waiting till you get a little bit closer and then starting the forward tilt. I'm surprised that hit. Ooh, that should have killed. He's invincible during that. I was actually listening in on the stream. He was actually paying attention to your rolling habits, like when you get crumpled, like you did on the platform just then. And like when you did the 10-hit combo but only did 8 of the hits. And then you like rolled through it. You know, some people jump, some people hold shield and panic, some people rolled roll to the right. Some people roll towards their opponent, some people roll away from their opponent. So one of the things to pay attention in a long set is like, alright, well they roll to the left this time, but is that because they were away from me, or was it because they always roll to the left? Do they always go to the blast zone? It's actually almost funny how, like, sometimes, you know, I think Chomper generally uses Space Pirate Rush too much, but then there are a couple of times where it would be really good if he did use it and he just doesn't. Like that, for example, he would have been off stage, but he wouldn't have gotten punished for the dash attack there. This is winnable here. That would have been probably death if it had gotten that. Also, you could have died like a really long time ago. Any of those dash attacks against his shield could have just been hit with an up B. Here at like 200%. It's not dead because it's Kazuya. He wanted me to roll, which he did, but a little bit later than expected. You're dead. Oh, that could have been it there. Oh, that wasn't it. That ended up being it. Probably should not have won that battle. I think that Rin was focused on like capitalizing, like forcing you to use one of your bad habits and then killing you off of it. It should have probably just like forward tilted you a long time ago and gotten the kill. Against people with like, you know, it seems like Rinswo likes to up B as soon as he's in danger off stage. Something you can always do to counteract that is like jump out there like you're going to edge guard them, but then jump back to the stage, and then if they're reacting to you jumping out there, then you can, you know, now they're off stage and you're on stage in the exact same position, but you have fewer, they have fewer resources. You actually just saw it again just that time as well. Yeah, you might be dead here. Okay, never mind. You're super dead here, right? He really wants you to roll in. Like, I know that you do it a lot, but like, if you have a guaranteed kill, just take the guaranteed kill. Because he just didn't want to kill you. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. You just mash away over and over, and then by the time he hits you with the fourth attack, you're able to just walk away from the move. Oh, did you just SD? Yeah, you did. I don't think you had to jump either. Yeah, I think that feigning a ledge guard or an edge guard is like would be really helpful to you, especially as someone with multiple jumps. Like it's kind of a variation of that which you just did. Alright, last stock here. This should be it. Oh, nice one. A little slow on the reaction, like you got out of the way, and then you sat there and thought for a little bit, and then you said, okay, time for a Space Pirate Rush. A little late though. Caught the roll. Ooh. Oh, I just barely missed that. He would have rolled it out of the way anyway, I think. Caught him trying to jump out of the way. Very unfortunate the plasma breath did not actually hit there, but he died, yeah. That's what he could have done like a very long time ago, all along. You actually would not have gotten hit with an up B if you used a forward tilt or like attack cancel forward tilt there. Welcome to the channel, Nathaniel. Game 3, going to town. I think that sometimes you can just go for regular grab. Like if you hit that weak nair at early percents. I'm not sure, but like Space Pirate Rush is like super slow. That was a pretty good plasma breath there. That was also very nice. Missed the attack on it. I think this is Chomper's first lead. Unfortunately, some characters you're able to just like Space Pirate Rush all the way to the blast zone and then go for an SD with it. The enemy will pop up, and Kazuya actually has enough vertical recovery that he would live afterwards, especially on town in the city. Like maybe if it were Kalos or something like that, it'd be worth going for it. You just need some practice with the mash there, because you get out of it once and then you do like an extra roll. It's very common because like a lot of people don't know when they're actually able to roll out of it or air dodge out of it. That should be death. Oh, you finally got the roll in. Oh, he's finally doing the thing that he's been trying to do. He didn't have to extend the combo like that. He could have just killed you off of the zap, but he wanted to make it showy. Rinswell moves on into the winner's side, and Chomper goes to loser's bracket. Good games to both. Hey there, Ibit. Let's see. Let's grab this highlight here. I forgot to say that was winners round 1 or winners quarterfinals. The last one, that is. Number 18. Winners round 1 or winners quarterfinals. Chomper. No, she was actually at the top of bracket. Rin actually was. Rin Swo versus Chomper B Chompin. But make sure that I actually get the whole replay. That would have been awkward. Save that. Alright. Next we're going to move on to winners round 2, winners semifinals. Going to have Pi versus Rin, and M Destroyer versus Lil Game. So Pi versus Rin. Alright. Oh. Interesting, nice. Another game 3. I like it. Alright, here we have winner semifinals. Rin versus Pi.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, starting off with the cloud here. Down B would have caught you there, shielding. That's why I love command grabs. Because a lot of people, when they get put on a platform, they do shield. I think forward tilt just kills there. There's no need to like do anything fancy. Like if you hit the stun lock thing, just forward tilt them off stage and then they just cloud. Not everyone would have died to that. Like, oh, you're super dead, yeah. It's kind of why I don't like playing as Pyra against Kazuya, because Hell's Gate literally just immediately kills. Like, there are actually a lot of characters that just instantly die, and since I care so much about leg trapping, it's like no good for me to not have that. He could have finished you off there. He doesn't have a double jump here. Oh, so close. I think if you dash attack, you would have got that. Has a little bit more range, or if you attack canceled that forward tilt. Yeah, you're Omega dead there.
Kazuya Mishima wins.
He got kind of mixed there. Let's see what the adjustment is for game 2. Well, here's the adjustment here. Going up to a level. Second form. Bringing out the DDD. But counterpicking to Final Destination, I mean to Battlefield though. I'm personally not a fan. I hate this stage on DDD. Oop, that's not SD though. Because it's DD, best recovery in the game. He was trying to use... You actually should have died there. He meant to do forward into A, which actually is a reflector. So you would have like super died there. It one-shots DD, reflecting a Gordo with that attack. This is the slow Gordo that hitting him there. Good Gordo aiming. DD has like 9 Gordo angles, so like really you should be able to just hit any win no matter what recovery angle they're using off stage. DDD's too fat, so it doesn't die to that, but does get hit by the up air. guards are off the hook lately in a bad way. Is there a bad way to be off the hook? If he really ran into that, that'd be sad. I think that... what was that intent? I think that was... I couldn't really tell from the animation, but Rin does like to use drop from ledge side B. It might have been what that was. Ooh, jeez. That was a good jab block. I would have done down tilt because I don't trust myself to down smash in time. Slow, regular get up, and the reaction, let go of the hammer. Alright, well, that was close, but you clutched it out in the end. Living on 170 something at the end there.
3, 2, 1, go!
That's why I like using up throw up air. It's more guaranteed than the double nair. Win box, but doesn't matter. Didn't snap the ledge for some reason. It's where DDDs thrive. Ledge trapping. Here's Ren's turn. Let's see what he's got. Drops the combo. Let's see this time. Forward smash? No, up smash. Okay. That should be dead. Alright. Trading 0 to deaths practically. Although technically neither of those were 0 to deaths. With the regular get up again, he just keeps on doing regular get up. No jumps, no get up attacks, no rolls. I don't think I've seen either for any of those this whole set. I probably would have tried to go for an up air there. Oh no, but he lives because the Gordo is bad. Don't tell me he does it. Okay, he finally rolls, but then he rolls back in position, so it's not that much better. You gotta mix up your get up options. Sometimes just stay there, sometimes jump. But yeah, you just lost at the ledge that whole game, that whole set really. Alright, good games to both. Pi moves on to winners finals. Rin goes down to losers bracket. I got the download by game 3. Alright, let's get this highlight going. Team Pi versus Rin. Whoa. Oh wait, I also had to put the place in bracket. Winners semifinals. Alright, next we gotta get Lil Game versus M Destroyer. I think M Destroyer uploaded very early on. Yeah, okay. Alright, here's the other side of winners semifinals. Winner of this moves on to winners finals. They face Pi. Loser goes down to loser's bracket. M Destroyer is the Kirby. Low game is the Korin, no jump, didn't matter, landed just fine. Yeah, I would have inhaled like way before that. M Destroyer definitely has the Kirby combos, but I got the command grabs. That was a pretty good down air. You can actually trade, like, Korin is actually invincible on the edge there, so you have to hit the wings if you want to edge guard there. Evened it up with just one forward smash. So the tipper of Kirby's foot has like a 20% chance to trip. The inner portion, 30% or 33%, something like that. So you can use it as like a, you know, you gotta, the better Kirby's have to know like, okay, is it gonna trip on the first hit or is it gonna trip on the second hit? You know, just keep on down tilting until you get the trip. But if you mess up and you do it one too many times, then you don't get any follow-ups from it. Oh, nice. That is, like, I will say that Kirby likes to be in that position in particular, like, diagonal down from the opponent, because he can basically just, like, wait until they've used up their resources and then back air with a jump, like jump back air. Or he can just, like, get to the ledge before the opponent does, and both are good, but against Korin in particular, doesn't seem to be that good because of the pin. Even stocks, even percent, but Kirby's bad, so it's not really even. Oh, that's not good. Korin is a little too skinny, so the up tilt doesn't work. And Destroyer actually had to turn around to hit that. But the get up attack is going to seal his deal. Could have just jumped and then punished from the other side. Alright, let's see what adjustments we see in game number 2. That was pretty close though.
3, 2, 1, go!
I like the shield, undrop shield, turnaround shield, because like that means that you're ready for a shield grab when normally you wouldn't be. So this is a battle where Kirby's height is a disadvantage for Violet, but Violet's range is a disadvantage for Kirby. So I like to spend way too much of the fight being crouched, basically. And it's not that it beats everything that Byleth does, but it makes them have to think too much about like, oh, I have to do, these are the only attacks that I can do that hit Kirby. And while they're spending all that time thinking about that, you know, they're making more basic mistakes on stuff. That was the attack cancel, by the way. Normally, that less Trump would have been good. It just so happened that low game dropped from it, so they didn't actually have the regrab punish. But you can't necessarily do a let's grab punish or let's regrab punish against Byleth because they can actually wall jump. And then do a what's it called? Oh, that almost hit. That's what I was expecting them to do last time when they were charging the smash attack. Or except they were coring, so it wouldn't have killed, it just would have done damage. I like it. Dash back forward smash. I'm a fan. If you keep on landing on someone's shield, that's what's gonna happen. Alright. Good games to both. M-Destroyer moves on to winners finals. We'll see a little game in the losers bracket. Why do they call it Thousand Island dressing? There is some place that's known as like the Thousand Islands. Oh, where would that be? Like if you think about like Oceania, right? There's like a whole bunch of super tiny islands out there. I don't like vinegar itself, but a lot of things that are vinegary I do actually really like salt and vinegar potato chips. They're not actually made with vinegar, but they've got that flavor. And I don't mind having acidic salad dressings. Here's winners semifinals. This was Destroyer versus Lil Game 10. I sure hope that I'm able to finish these replays in a timely manner so that I can like leave, get some food, and come back in time for tonight's tournament. Alright. We do not have winners finals one in here, unfortunately. But we have Low Game versus Chomper. Let's see if we have one that Chomper uploaded. Because his will be in order. Nope, that's from last week. Or not from last week, it's from the week before last week. Alright, we'll go with Low Game's version. It's Byleth versus Ridley. We got losers round 1, aka losers quarterfinals. There are only 6 attendees for this week's tournament.
2, 1, go!
We've got Low Game here, who was eliminated by M-Destroyer in winners semis. Chomper, who was eliminated by Rin in round 1. The loser of this set ties for 5th. and the winner goes on to loser semifinals. Ooh, that's rough. I know that there is a way that you're supposed to DI that so you don't get hit by the down air. I'm not familiar with which way that is. I just choose a different direction each time, and it sometimes works out. Yeah, depending on which way you DI, you either get hit by the side B or the down air. Obviously, getting hit by the side B is not nearly as devastating. This is something I tell people very frequently. Don't be so set on your plans in Smash. Like, there's this concept that pro players talk about called your refresh rate. And basically, you know, we see very often Chomper's at like mid-stage and he runs all the way to the edge where their enemy is, and then he gets there and dash attacks, and they've been shielding for like 2 seconds already, right? You gotta, you know, change your plan. Like, see that this is gonna be a bad idea if you do it, and then choose to do something else. Like, get there and shield in front of their face, maybe. Or get there, roll behind them, maybe. Get there down tilt, because if you hit the down tilt, then you get to do like forward air or something like that, or a nair. And if they shield your down tilt, is not a big deal. But pretty much all of those dash attacks into shield can get hit by like an up smash or an up B or something like that. Whatever it is, it'll probably kill you. Alright, game number 2. No character change, but now we're on Final Destination. Actually, we might have been on Final Destination last time as well. One more jump left. Doesn't matter, we leave the covers. Oh, so close. That's a luxury grab. Try that a little bit early. Oh no. Down air? Yep. I knew that he would want to try to finish that. I guess even if you're not playing Smash, one thing that you can try to do is just watch someone play Smash, especially if they're like kind of good, and then call out what their next move is going to be and see how frequently you get it right. I think that, you know, it can help. Especially if you're trying to go for a read-based game style. Because when you're playing, you're thinking about, you know, well, you're not thinking about it, but you're doing some amount of brain work with, oh no, you died. Oh, okay, you didn't die because you weren't hurt enough, but you actually saved Violet there. After the first up B, you can tell that the Violet is going to die, even if you're not quite familiar with their recovery range. But when you're just watching Smash, you're a lot more freed up to be able to just like actually just only think about what you think they're going to do next. And then when you get to actually playing, then you kind of do it more naturally and more accurately. death. Started charging the Plasma Breath way too early. Back throw? Nope, forward throw. Okay. Back air? Yeah. I thought you were gonna die to a dash attack there. That's kind of something you get used to fighting against sword fighters. Like, you expect them to stay in place, but they have a sword, so they're just going to jump back and space you out. Because they have all the time in the world to do so. Because you can always jump back with a sword player, and then decide, oh yeah, now I can do this, or oh, they didn't swing, so I'm just going to land instead. Alright, good games to both. Chomper gets 5th place, Low Game moves on. Start it about here. Number 18, losers quarterfinals. Little game 10 versus Chomper B Chompin'. Alright, how many more do we have left? I know we don't have Rin versus Husky. And we don't have Rin versus Low Game either. But you can always watch Rin's stream from last week. And you can see Rin versus Husky and Rin versus Low Game on his channel. Just look for the stream from 7/23. Alright, the next upload that we have is M Destroyer versus Rin. Now we're actually finally getting into some stuff that I actually did not see. Well, I guess I didn't see Chomper versus Low Game either. Alright, losers finals. Alright, losers finals. We've got Rinswo versus M Destroyer. M Destroyer, everyone should know this, but is the Kirby. Rin playing the fighting game character, switching off of Kazuya though, and going Terry instead. I would not mind watching this for some matchup experience with Kirby against Terry. It's like a very annoying matchup because Kirby just dies. Like, he's already at 12%. But the only way that you're going to kill Terry is basically by edge guarding him. That should not have worked. Usually if you roll through Terry, then all they do is just keep on down tilting, and then the auto turnaround sets them up for success. Uh-oh. The accidental back B. Oh no. If Terry had the rage at 100, that probably would have killed. should mention that this is losers finals, so we got best of 5 here. The first person to win 3 games moves on to grand finals to face Pi. The loser of this best of 5 gets 3rd place. For those of you that don't know, a double elimination bracket means that once you've lost one set, you go on to the identical tournament in the bottom half. Winning that tournament gives you an opportunity to fight the winner of the winner's bracket. But because the winner of the winner's bracket has never lost ever, but you have lost, that's why you're in loser's bracket to begin with, you actually have to win once in grand finals. So now you've both lost once in the tournament in order to then have the grand finals reset bracket if you want to actually win the tournament. So it's pretty rough coming from loser's bracket. You also have to fight a lot more players if you want to get to grand finals, depending on when you lose. But it's not so bad though. If he had done one more dare loop, what do they call it? Kirby's Dare Ride? Then he would have gotten the kill there. This is pretty scary. Like, Terry just needs to... Yeah. Oh, he has a whole other stock, never mind. This is still kind of scary because Kirby will die in like 3 neutral interactions. Like if he gets hit by 2 more jab power dive, then he'll be at like 80, and then he'll die to like power geyser. Alright, Kirby's now at kill percent. I don't know if all these power waves are supposed to be power geysers. Because like Kirby was like in the air for like a million years, and Power Wave travels along the ground, but Power Geyser actually hits a huge explosion and is a very good anti-air. Alright, game 2. Rin has put away Big Terry and is bringing out the Kazuya. Ooh. So Indestroy goes for the super advanced option and SDIs through Kazuya. So he ends up on the other side rather than on the same side. It's more difficult to do, but it is more potent for sure. Missed up a little, had a couple of misinputs there. Back air to set up the edge guard. Rock. Yep. He's got a vertical recovery, so you know, you either stage spike him or you hit him and do it again, so it's pretty good. You can almost do the same with Terry, but he can actually do true inputs to make his FB invincible, so it's not quite the same. He's probably trying to dash attack there. It looks like Indestroy is kind of running away with this. Oh, he died. Oh no. So you can't shield while dashing. Like, you can try as much as you want, but you'll always shield once the dash is completely done. Which is why walking is so important. Or just standing your ground. You know, unnecessary movement. Movement is commitment. Oh. He barely missed the back air. It's not even close. I forgot, this isn't Smash 4. Ooh. I think that if Kirby sits on one side of the stage and they both shoot lasers at each other, Kirby's lasers hit Kazuya, but Kazuya's lasers don't hit Kirby because he's too short. You have to set the angle them down. It means there's literally only one position. Alright, he's got one chance here. He DI's out and misses the up B, but it doesn't matter because he gets the down air at least. Dash attack will not kill. With the rage it would have for sure. And the down air takes it once again. Vertical recovery. Rin probably should not recover directly underneath the stage against Kirby, because he's got both rock and down air. You could, you know, recover up and then air dodge downwards the ledge or something like that, or anything really. Jump, because Rin does use up B before jump more often than not, because Kazuya is able to do that. But it's not always the way to go. Game 3 going back to the Terry. Kirby's feet are invincible when he's doing those down tilts, so it's a pretty good anti-air. Oh no, he wasn't close enough to hit the up tilt. And also Terry's a little skinny there, so... So, End Destroyer definitely senses Rin's desperation here. And there's one thing you don't want to be, is desperate against a good player. He knew that he was going to roll there. Oh, you know, he's mistiming a lot of these things. Like that down smash would have covered the air dodge if he waited a little bit longer. He's really just pulling the trigger a little too early for all of these. Jab into dash, into side B, you're going to hit there and kill. You can actually angle your down B as Terry, I believe. You don't have to go all the way in. Oh no. This is what happens when you jump too much. Oh no, stop it. Oh no. He didn't do the invincible portion of it, but that was slightly rude, honestly. But sometimes it happens like that. You know, it's kind of similar to what's it called? The same way that Rin did versus Chomper. Where you're just like, you know, I could win at any point in time, but I'm going to just keep on abusing this habit that you have because you keep on doing it. But yeah, that's what that was, a lot of. But good games to both. Rin gets a very respectable 3rd place, and M Destroyer moves on to Grand Finals to face Pi. Alright, I clicked the highlight button too quickly. It's not ready yet. go. Alright, so that match started here. Number 18, losers finals. This was M Destroyer versus Rin Swole. And we only have 2 more sets left. And then I'm gonna go grab some food because I don't want to be. I haven't eaten yet today. I had 1 bag of chips when I started streaming, right before I started streaming. And I'm going to be starving by the time this tournament is like underway. So let's go ahead and hop right into that. Luckily, the sets seem to be pretty quick from here on out. We got Pi versus M Destroyer. Here we are, grand finals of the 18th Summer Smashfest. 2 players that are no strangers to grand finals. We got Pi and we got M Destroyer. So on the winner's side, which unfortunately we did not get the replays for, we had Pi's DDD and Cloud get eliminated by Kirby, but since it was best of 5, he had the opportunity to use Steve for the remaining matches. Now Smash? Yeah. And come back with the reverse 3-0. So since Pi is on the winner's side of Grand Finals, he has a whole set to lose here. He has to lose 3 games, and then he will also be in, the loser side of bracket, along with M Destroyer. Oh, that's new. That's kind of cool, actually. He doesn't have enough jumps. Yeah. And then he would have to lose another 3 games if he wanted to actually get second place here. But if he wins all 3 matches, or not all 3, but if he wins 3 matches before M Destroyer does this set, then he just becomes the winner and the highest placing viewer for the week. If there were viewer battles in the past week, then he would have been able to not be removed from the lobby during any of them. Gordo is just a distraction. It's like the only thing it's good for. It's so bad that the good players know what to do in order to break it. So then you throw like a up Gordo instead of a forward Gordo, and then they do the thing on reaction because they saw the Gordo come out, and then you punish them for it. So that did not kill, surprisingly. If Kirby had Rage, Ledge Trump? No? No back air either. Back throw? Don't think up throw would have killed. It didn't kill Kazuya. At 150. Up throw? Oh, didn't hit the platform. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. That was almost a forward air. That would have definitely killed Kirby. He did hit the tech, but a little too late. Didn't have enough jumps. And we get the crazy comeback. DD living at 190%, avoiding death over and over again, as DDDs are wont to do. Hey there, Lazar. Let's see what adjustments we get in game number 2. Yeah, Pi was super DDD there. Not even close to death. 2. Back on PS2. I understand this. If I were in Destroyer, I would say, you know what? I died because... Well, yeah, I probably would have gone Small Battlefield, honestly, because Small Battlefield, if we played it the exact same way, even that forward air at the end, I don't die because I go underneath the stage instead. I actually kind of like DDD on Pokemon Stadium 2. But I guess for the same reasons I would like Kirby on Pokemon Stadium 2 as well. First stock goes Den Destroyer, very good reaction, avoiding getting hit by the stars and the stomp. That's gonna be death, I believe. Should have been death. Crew battle win. But first we need an opponent. And several times we've almost had an opponent, but then that opponent kind of stopped streaming Smash, so... Oh, very close. Good DI by Pi to not be dragged off the stage there. Very nice. Back air. I would have gone for up air personally. Which is probably why Destroyer got hit by the back air. The fully charged flip hammer is actually auto-cancelable if you jump with it. Oh, this is bad. Alright, he managed to defensively attack with a forward air. Run out of jumps? Oh, I think, I don't know what happened there. Maybe you tried to do, maybe that forward air was actually supposed to be an up B. Doesn't matter, evens up the stocks, even percents, but because it's DDD versus Kirby, this is hugely in DDD's favor. Kirby will die at like 100, DDD will die at like 200. Once again, even percents. That was pretty good. I didn't even see that one coming. We're getting raided by the Thunder Pals here. Thanks for the raid, everyone. We got Iceberg Mike, Iman, Thunder Pals, the channel, which is a collection of streamers, Jay Gooden, hey there, hey there. Welcome everyone, and Lime, and Spinza. Good to see you all. For those of you that don't know, Thunder Pals is an awesome streamer, does all sorts of content. They got my bot has the link right there for you to click. And for those of you that don't know me, I'm Stormy Sensei. I do all sorts of content. No, I shouldn't say all sorts of content. Mostly RPGs and Pokemon Unite. And during the summers, I've been doing Smash. We have a tournament today that begins in not too long. We were watching the replays from last week's tournament because I wasn't able to attend. We are watching the Game 3 of Grand Finals. Destroyer versus Pi. Very competitive. I'm going to stream anything else today. I'm streaming today's tournament at 3 o'clock. I'm going to start. And the tournament itself starts at 4 o'clock. So 2 hours from now the tournament begins. So if anyone just feels like doing a Smash tournament today, the link should be in the description. Should be challenge.sensei.com or something like that. So far we've got 6 participants, I believe. Things are not looking good for Destroyer here. Yep, inhale, because makes sense. That was definitely a mistake. He meant to drop from the platform forward air. Very nice leg trump though. That's very difficult to do against DDD because he's so fat. Oh, that's my issue. Destroyer actually waits a little bit in between the 2 up tilts, and that's why he's able to do the rest of the combo. Down throw for the damage because he's out of combo percent. Participants? Nice. I would have spit him out off stage to go for the edge guard, personally. Miss space to the back air. Kirby is pretty short. Yep. That's one of the many reasons why I think that Kirby vs. DDD is unwinnable for Kirby. I mean, Destroyer makes it work as best as he can, but, like, what is he supposed to do here? I mean, yeah, you get like the 70% damage combos, right? But DDD is not going to die until 200. And as soon as you're off stage, you're supposed to die. Very nice. Did not expect that one either. Alright, good game to everyone involved in this week's tournament, or I guess last week's tournament, because these are replays. Pi does end up winning, and did end up winning, and is the #1 viewer for this week. Destroyer is out at 2nd place, very respectable. Oops, I actually do not want to see this.
3, 2, 1, go!
How do I get out of here? Oh yeah, it's not over yet. Right. Thug Finals, I forgot. So, there is a long-time tradition in the tournament world where a player that doesn't make it to Grand Finals challenges the winner of Grand Finals in order to put the whole tournament on the line. And we call that grand tradition Thug Finals. And for the first time ever, I'm happy to present Stormy Sensei Summer Smashfest Thug Finals. Alright, Thug Finals, Chomper versus Pi. We got Chomper on the Ridley as always, Pi on the DDD. Probably most played character this particular tournament. Ooh, nice tech. Needed it, because you would have died otherwise. Oh, unfortunate SD. You kind of needed that momentum. I was going to go for the Nair there. DD's good. It's not gonna kill because it's DD. I have noticed that up air actually does kill DD pretty consistently. It's like very difficult to hit, but consistently very strong. No jumps, so SDs again. You thought that was going to like be in a jab lock situation, maybe? That's just silly. Alright, game 1 goes to Pi here. Let's see game 2 here. What adjustments do we got? Hopefully the adjustment is don't SD twice.
3, 2, 1, go!
I wonder if forward tilt would have been better there. DDD has like a really terrible jab, frame 10. You probably could have just forward tilted. And it would have been fine. So once again, Chomper does have the percent advantage at the start. Oh, no, that's pretty good. I liked that. The dash away, expecting the aggressive option from Pi. Not able to dash away because you're at the ledge there. That's kind of one of the important parts about having stage control. Nice tech, you needed it. Called out but mistimed. You did all that. You had to win 2 grabs in order to get 35% when you could have just done up throw up there. Nice get up attack. One cool thing about DDD's Jet Hammer is that like if you're at ledge and the DDD guesses right, you just die. Because even if you could do the get up attack, Jet Hammer has super armor on it, so if you know that they're going to get up attack, you can armor through the hit, and then hit them afterwards while they're not invincible anymore. Alright. Even stocks. Huge lead so far. Oh, okay. Game 2 goes to Chomper. Was Thug Finals best of 3? That's kind of weird. I mean, I'll allow it, but it's kind of weird to come off of a best of 5 win and then go into a best of 3. Very nice. I thought that I only saw 3 games for Grand Final, for like finals. Oh no. That's like the worst thing to get hit by. You got hit by the Gordo first, followed by the forward smash. Sometimes if you're lucky, you'll get hit by the forward smash, and then you should have died, but Gordo's bad, so you get hit by the Gordo afterwards. I never see it, but I wonder if there are some people that use the Plasma Breath Interrupt as like some sort of fake armor. Tried to hit the Gordo, got hit instead. Up there kills there. Also up smash kills as well. We only took an extra 4%, so it's no big deal. Oh no, that's the wrong angle. Man, who knows what could have happened if Chomper didn't SD like 3 times. Yeah, I saw all of that happen as soon as the Jet Hammer came out. The attempted Space Pirate Rush, the jump to the platform to avoid it, and the drop down. Alright, game 4, Thug Finals here. Welcome to the channel, Jacksonian and Mikey.
Go!
I'm proud of you. You did not Space Pirate Rush there. I'm disappointed in you. The Space Pirate rushed there. If you jumped out a little bit later, then that would have probably worked. The footstools, doesn't matter. Everybody survives. Nice up smash. What was that I tried to do? I think up tilt? Yeah, he tried to up tilt. It was too slow. Could have died there as well because of this Space Pirate Rush. Oh no! Another SD. Tried to cheese you with the Nair stage spike, but you cheese yourself with an SD. Good games. Thug Finals complete. Pi remains the victor. That is usually how it works with Thug Finals. It's uncommon for you to win a whole tournament and then lose to your challenger. That's not always the case though. Like sometimes if you actually do have a losing matchup against one particular player, but they got knocked out at like 4th or 3rd because they were on the opposite side of the bracket and you didn't have to fight them the entire tournament, then sometimes Thug Finals actually goes in the challenger's way, but usually not. Alright, do I upload that as a separate Thug Finals match? I kind of want to upload it as a secret extended version of Grand Finals. Because for one thing, the added length of the tournament will, or the added length of the video will disguise the fact that it was a 3-0 victory in Grand Finals. And also, technically Grand Finals is an unofficial portion of the tournament in general. And also Thug Finals is very pride-based. So the winner of Grand Finals redefending their title immediately in Thug Finals is all par for the course. So I'm actually going to upload all of that as part of Grand Finals. But the description will have the Thug Finals in it though. Number 18. Grand Finals. Pi versus M Destroyer. Personal note, stop SDing. Yeah, that definitely would help. Alright, I got like 30 minutes to go grab some food and then get started, or get Summer Smashfest number 19 started. So we're going to end it here. Come back in about 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. I will have the next tournament set up and ready to be streamed. So I will see you all later. Thanks for watching. Take care and goodbye. Stay tuned for tonight's tournament.